Hey everybody. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing some commentary under my Harley Quinn bombs, or the gameplay that you're going to be watching here. I'm going to really teach you guys, or really tell you guys how I really just set myself up whenever it comes to Harley Quinn. She's not like every other character. She revolves around her bombs and her setups. She's pretty good in neutral, like she's not bad, but other characters obviously are better than her in neutral, and she really just strives in setting up to kill people. If you do it right and if you play her right, you can kill people early with her, or like around like 60ish, but you have to be able to read your opponent. But when you get the hang of it, it's not really that hard if you just really think about it. I see a lot of Harleys who are pretty good in neutral, but they lack being able to play around her bombs. And I think that's what really separates good Harleys from like mid Harleys. I think when you're playing Harley, being able to just revolve around her bombs and play around them is just so strong, because she's kind of like Bugs Bunny. You know how Bugs Bunny summons a safe and a rocket, and he could just play around all of that just so well and so perfect? Harley Quinn can do the same thing. You know what I mean? So really, whenever you're using her bat bomb, you really want to go for a KO on the top, or if they're off the edge, you really want to throw the bomb on top of them so that it sends them down. If you watch some of my clips, I'll probably play one in the video like right now. You can see how I really try to force my opponent off the edge, then use my bomb to send him down, because it's an instant KO, depending on the character. If it's Iron Giant and Superman, they might have to be around 30ish for it to insta-kill them, but every other character, it should be insta-kill. Now with her box, I really like to place it in the middle of the map, because no matter what side of the map I'm on, I still can force my opponent to play a certain way. So whenever you see me in a tournament, I always try to place the bomb in the air or on the floor, depending on the character that I'm playing. If the character you're playing against revolves more around being in the air, such as let's see, I could say Harley Quinn, for example. Harley Quinn is pretty much a floaty character. Same thing with Stark, she's pretty floaty. Any character that's floaty, like Steven and stuff like that, you really want to place your box in the air, because this can help you fight against them. Because Harley Quinn moves probably won't beat Stark and Steven in neutral, because their moves have more priority. So whenever you place your box in the middle, you're gaining an advantage, or you're gaining map control. You can easily play against a Steven or a Stark if you have map control. And if you are playing against Steven, quick little tip, you should use your bombs way more, because they insta break his armor. And that's a really good thing about Harley, especially if you're playing against Wonder Woman too, which Wonder Woman is pretty much, she's a floaty character too, so that it's a good example to use her. Wonder Woman, you can use Harley box in the air to really combat or counter Wonder Woman. You can use it to counter Wonder Woman in a little bit, and in a sense, to a certain extent. If Wonder Woman does her up special, sometimes she can counter your box, sometimes she can't. It's pretty iffy. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because I see a lot of Harleys really slacking and struggling to really beat certain matches in neutral that they really shouldn't be. And I feel like a lot of Harleys really focus a little too much on comboing and fishing for loops. Harley loop is not the best thing that she has in her kit. I think people really forget about what she actually can really do. Her moves are different from Bugs Bunny's, where Bugs Bunny, yes, he can control the map and fight you at the same exact time, but the difference is Harleys stay on the map. The only thing that stays on the map that Bugs Bunny has It's his potholes, which, you know, isn't going to hit you, and his safe. But, you know, you could break his safe without getting hit, but you can't break Harley's box without getting hit, and you can't break her bomb unless you're using another projectile. And I really think that's a really strong thing about her, is that she can keep shit on the map. So even if you don't have your box, you still can have your bomb on the floor or in the air. You can force your opponent to dodge in to that bomb, which is a really, really strong thing about Harley Quinn. And off of that, you can combo or you can get a KO. What I really like to do, I like to put my bomb on the floor. If they're around 60, you know, I go for 2 bats up in the air, or up air attack, and then up bat again until it detonate my bomb, and I will kill them. And it can kill a lot of people who are supposed to survive, like Shaggy. I've killed Bugs Bunnies, I've killed Wonder Womans, I've killed Batmans, I've killed pretty much the entire cast except like Iron Giant on 60 doing this. But that's probably like one of the only ways that you could really do that. But she is really good at forcing your opponent to play in a certain play style, which is her strongest ability. It is not her loop. Her loop is just something in her kit. I honestly think that, I don't know, I think that her loop is honestly one of the most bail out and one of the most, how do you put it? It's a good like thing in her kit, but I don't think you should be really fishing for it. I think her loop is honestly like a last resort, just because of how good her kit is. If you really know how to use it, you'll definitely know the difference between a mid Harley and a good Harley. If a mid Harley honestly will just fish for loops the entire game, where a good Harley will really just utilize her kit because they realize that's not the only thing that she has. So I really just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because I see a lot of Harleys on wherever and they're really not using her to the best that she can be used. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys as always, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace. Hey guys, I forgot another thing. If you're playing against any character that uses armor, like Steven, Wonder Woman, Superman, Taz, I already mentioned this in the commentary, it's good to use their bomb, but another thing that is really slept on is Harley Quinn gun. And I'm not talking about her dare, her down air attack. I'm talking about her side gun. So what you can do, if Superman is using like her armor move, let's use Wonder Woman because it's pretty easy for me to describe that scenario. If she uses her down special, you know, her armor, you can do Harley Quinn Sair in the air, side special attack in the air, and you can maneuver in the air and move while you're doing it. And then after that, you can do a dare. Now, the reason why this is really good is because 9 times out of 10, the person who is using the armor skill is playing very aggressive, and they're not caring because they're thinking in their head that they can't get hit, they can't get punished, they're in armor. And, you know, you're playing Harley Quinn, so they probably don't know that you can actually punish them. So what the first bullet is going to do is it's going to break their armor. The second bullet is going to hit them, and after that, after the second bullet hits them, you can combo them right after that. And I love playing against people who are actually stupid enough to think that their armor can save them. I punish so many Supermans, Taz, Wonder Womans who all think their armor makes them invincible. No, what I do is I do my dare into my side special. I get you in a combo with the second bullet because the shit's gonna fucking hit you, or vice versa. So really use your guns in a better way, because I combo a lot of people who use armor because of that fact. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really just wanted to do a little something a little different. If you guys like videos like these where I commentary and I try to, you know, explain how I use Harley a little bit better, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But everybody just keep, you know, beating the shit out of people. I love seeing Harleys on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever the fuck. Keep going crazy. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.